Morning Show. Good morning, Andy.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty well.
Good.
It's snowing out. Did you see that?
Yes, we do have a winter weather advisory in effect from 7 a.m. today to 7 a.m. Saturday, and it's lake effect snow.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're talking about maybe school being canceled.
No, don't say that. School is back.
Yes, school
But
is back.
Jackson, it looks like we're in the edge of the big snows. West Michigan could get, in some parts of West Michigan, up to 2 feet. Leelanau County, 2 feet of snow is forecast. In Buffalo, there's a lake effect snow warning in effect until 1 p.m. Sunday.
Wow.
2 to 4 feet
That's tough.
of snow in
Wow,
Buffalo.
that's tough.
Coming off Lake Erie. So if you're headed to West Michigan,
Don't?
I don't know.
Yeah, be careful.
Yeah, it's the whole half, pretty much the whole half of the Lower Peninsula.
Yeah, be careful driving out there.
It snowed in Mount Pleasant last night. Did you see the
I
Western
did.
Michigan, Central
Yeah, it
Michigan?
made the game watchable for me. Last I checked, it was 7-7. What happened?
The Victory Cannon is coming back to Western. They beat Central 12-10. How do you get 10? Oh, okay, field goal.
Safety. Yeah,
Yeah,
a lot going on. That was cool to watch.
yeah.
Very cool to watch.
In the stands, they were, I guess, bored, and they made snowmen.
Yeah, I
So
would have
there
too.
were snowmen.
That's great. Again, there it is. I couldn't get off that 7-7 score, Brandon. I fell asleep.
Take the under.
That's great. Look at the definition on that snowman.
Well done, snowman.
Wow. Very good.
Yeah, the kids are back in
The
school
kids are back
today.
in school, which I have
Yeah.
to say, I'm shocked. This is absolutely great news. I was worried that this might carry out through the week, but yeah, students back in session. Not all systems back online, but kids back in school, which is great news.
The amount of work that the technology folks at the ISD and all the people they brought in from around the country, literally, working 24/7. They were sleeping in chairs at the ISD for the last 3 days.
Yeah, it's amazing.
They
work
didn't
that
move,
people
they
are
didn't
doing.
leave. They didn't go home. So the hard work they did to get kids back in school today is nothing short of amazing. So thanks to all those incredible professionals who were able to accomplish what, in a lot of parts of the country, people have been attacked. They've been out for weeks.
And longer
So-
sometimes, yeah. And doing that under huge amounts of stress too. So glad that crisis is going in the right direction for sure. So hey, thanks for your help last night. What did you did a little carpooling?
Yes, I took 2 girls to the Academy of Dance in Spring Arbor.
That was nice of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very busy place.
Oh,
a lot of people dance.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
A lot of people. A lot of people. We had one of my daughter's friends had a class, and I was sitting in the car minding my own business, and I said, "You guys you come out when you're done, and then we'll leave." Ella came running out of that place in the snow, and made me get out of the car, go into that dance room because that unit was waiting to show their dance routine to me and Ella because
Oh.
we were there. So we went into the room in front of one of those big mirrors, and we got a preview of one of the dance recitals. So how about that?
I'm sorry I missed that.
Yeah, I'm sure you are. I'm sure you are. But yeah, I might be back at that place tonight.
Oh, you will, because Ava told me she's in tap, ballet, jazz, modern.
No,
Yes,
she's not.
she's in 4 different classes. You're going to be going back there for.
That's fun. That's fun. That's fun. It's fun. You probably had a good time traipsing those kids around. You probably heard some things you haven't heard in a while, and I'm sure you asked them some irrelevant questions and had a great time.
Harvest dinners tonight at Trinity United Methodist Church downtown, and it's awesome. It's roast pork and sauerkraut, homemade mashed potatoes and gravy, homemade applesauce, homemade pumpkin and apple pie, plus all the trimmings. It's a great deal too, $12 for adults, $5 for kids. And they do an awesome job. It's a great tradition.
Yeah, it should be awesome. Should be busy tonight as well.
Yeah, 122 West Wesley Street, and that leads us to the police blotter. Officer Brooks responded to the 100 block of West Wesley Street, pretty much right there, last night for an ORV rollover accident. Witnesses stated they observed subjects running away from the area. The driver was unable to be located. In other news, the Jackson Police Department has an ORV for sale.
Someone hit the roundabout yesterday at about 2:15 out in front of Parkside and Alpine Lake. Single car crash.
In the roundabout?
Oh yeah, drove right into the big base circle of the roundabout. If
Wow.
you're heading southbound, you'll see a big old, you know, those tire marks like at MIS. You'll see a couple of those. Yeah, hopefully. It did look like everyone was okay, but that was right before school was getting out yesterday at Parkside. What was I going to tell you? Oh, I drove by the American One Event Center. That car sale's going on,
Car
and they
sale's
have
going
a ton of cars and new inventory every day. I took a spin through the lot. They have some really good stuff, really good cars. So, if you were going to go out of town and maybe want to look for something to do locally because of the weather, check out the car show.
Goes through Saturday, and you can actually buy and drive right off the lot.
Right off the lot.
Here's some more transportation news. The Artemis rocket launched into space yesterday. Did you see that? It was
did.
much delayed liftoff.
I did.
No people were on board, but they sent a dog up like they used to do in the 50s. Except this dog, Snoopy, this is a high technology NASA. They used him as a zero gravity indicator. So they needed to know when the spacecraft reached weightlessness, so they sent Snoopy up there. Snoopy. Snoopy's been aboard Space Shuttle Columbia about 50 years ago. So.
You know, I heard they're not going to have Charlie Brown's Christmas on. You have to pay for it to watch
No.
it this year. That's just what I heard. I think it's true. I think it's true. Let's keep it in the 80s. The Goonies movie. Do you remember that? The Goonies.
I knew of
The
it.
Goonies. The Goonies house is for sale.
Oh, that's too bad.
No, it's not too bad. It's great. It's in Astoria, Oregon. 1.6 million. Now you recognize it, right?
Oh, yeah.
This is just,
yeah.
And I think Brandon and his kids, when we saw this movie, we thought, wow, that house is very cool. It has views of the Pacific Ocean. It looks like it's kind of at a dead end. It looks like no parents are ever home.
It looks like it's minutes away from a mudslide or a forest fire.
It could be minutes away from a mudslide. But yeah, so Northwest Oregon. And the homeowner used to allow tours when she first bought the house, but people were pulling wallpaper off the walls and things like that. So for 1.6 million, that can be yours, which, to me that looks like a $1.6 million house.
In Oregon, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
The Christmas Story house is for sale again.
And that is in Cleveland, right?
Yes.
And is that in the seedy part of town, or?
It's in a blue-collar part of town.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very cool.
And
I've
bring
never
it
been
back
by
to-
that. I want to start doing that. You know what we're going to
Buy
do this year?
houses.
We made a decision. The family made a decision. We are going to drive to see the damn Home Alone house.
Really?
Yes.
In Chicago?
You want to go?
No.
We're going to do that this year.
Really?
Yes, we're going to do that. Yeah.
It's in.
I don't know where it is. We're going to do it, and that'll be great because the movie's on at our house all the time. And frankly, I would like to see the house. You know, that movie was shot in a abandoned school in a 2-story gym. That's where they built the set
Oh wow.
for that house. Yeah.
Movie magic.
Didn't know I was such a movie buff, probably.
Amazing. Steph Curry had a great night last night. He scored 50 points. Listen to his stats last night. 50 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists, 17 for 28 shooting, 7 of 11 from three-point line, and they lost.
Well, I guess his performance wasn't good enough.
The next Warrior after him scored 19 points. Golden State now 6-9.
Wow. Is that
Yeah.
surprising, Brandon? Is that more surprising to you than the Lakers' struggles?
No, their season doesn't start till the All-Star break.
Yeah, fair enough.
They're going to win it again.
Fair enough. What about the Pistons? Are you done with the Pistons, or are you still riding with them?
Wait for the draft, baby. Get that French guy.
What's the college football situation this weekend?
Just a couple light games. Michigan will host Illinois. Who's Michigan State have?
Indiana,
Indiana, right? It's always a tough matchup.
going for bowl eligible.
Yeah, for sure. I like Michigan State in the game due to the weather. Is the game at home?
It's a game
I
at home.
believe so.
Okay, I'm going to
Oh,
take
yeah.
Michigan State in that game, and I'll take Michigan in that game as well.
It'll be fun to watch some of the football this weekend.
I
because-
agree.
Is
I
Buffalo
agree.
home this weekend?
I hope Buffalo is
That's
at home
nice.
this weekend. That would be great.
They
that
are.
would be awesome to watch.
Georgia, Ohio State, Michigan, and TCU, the top four. And I think even if Michigan or Ohio State, whoever loses, I think they're still going to be in the playoff.
I hope so, because I think Michigan's going to lose that game.
Oh, you know what time it is?
Wait. Okay, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I have one thing.
Okay.
I want to let everyone know that our show today is brought to you by the Dirty Bird in downtown Jackson. Over 40 beers on tap, great food. And last night, my wife Stephanie had a Flag Star event there, and it said Jessica, who took care of them in the upstairs, was phenomenal. Great event. So kudos to the staff at Dirty Bird
Nice.
for helping with Flag Star's event, and I heard it just was great. So awesome. Congratulations.
Nice. Very busy weekend of all kinds of activities. More, stay with us for details on all of that. But first, it's time for Is It Real or Not? So as you know, you have to determine whether these products actually exist.
The last time we did this, I was not very good. So.
No, but I think you'll do well this week. All right, here are some maybe new products. This is in celebration of Cheez-Its 100th anniversary. And you told me you don't like Cheez-Its.
I
Who
don't.
doesn't like Cheez-Its?
I don't. They're
Uh,
dry.
Cheez-Its,
Weird tasting.
They don't. They aren't good.
they are.
Very good. I don't get it.
You don't like them?
Never liked
Cheez-Its
them. Don't understand it.
Cake. Cheez-Its cake.
That's real.
That's real. You can get that on Goldbelly.
Wow, Gold Belly right to your house.
Yeah. I wonder if it'll look that nice when it shows up. Here's another cereal mashup. When will they stop?
Oh, this sounds
Sugar Cookie Toast Crunch and Fruity Pebbles Crunched all in one limited edition box.
Wow, if you made this up, this is very good because I would eat that. Not real.
It's not real.
That's very good.
No.
I bet that would be
But
delicious.
it does look good, doesn't it? For the holidays, make me melt in hot milk, drowning snowman. You plop them in your hot chocolate and he melts.
Are any of the downtown retailers carrying those?
I hope so.
Those are real.
Not real. Sorry. That's one. Next, another cereal. We should have a JTV cereal as
We
much as we
should.
talk about it. IHOP has a cereal. It's all mini pancakes,
General.
blueberry and syrup flavored. Syrup flavored.
Real.
It is real.
Yeah, it is real.
Yeah. Syrup flavored.
Disgusting. We don't recommend the sugar cereals before school, maybe as a Friday night snack or dinner. We had cereal for dinner a lot when I was a kid, but that was by choice for me.
Everyone does. Breakfast for dinner, Brandon. One of Brandon's specialties.
Yes, sir.
I wish I had invented this. If it's not real, I'm going to invent it. Your in-car coffee maker.
It looks like a very nice European car. I'll say that is real.
It's a Volkswagen.
Nice.
It was actually an option. It was a aftermarket option that was available for many years back in the early '60s.
Really? Very cool.
Make coffee as you drive. Isn't that awesome?
I think it's genius.
Scalding coffee at abrupt stops. Next, we have from who makes the shake and bake these days? Is it?
I think it's
It's
Nabisco, isn't it?
General Mills or something?
MDLV or something?
And really, I think for the holidays, maybe peppermint pork flavored shake and bake, and they're going to go away from the plastic bags because of the environment. They're going to have paper bags you shake your chicken in.
Well, I don't think I've ever even opened a box of shake and bake to see what material the bag was made out of. This can't be real. But wait, it is.
Not real. It doesn't even sound good, Andy. All right, next we have, well, you've heard of Elf on a Shelf. This is Ranch on a Branch, a Christmas decoration from our friends at Hidden Valley Ranch.
Speaking of ranch, you know what bothered me last night?
What?
Instead of looking in the refrigerator to see if we had ranch, I stood at the refrigerator and said, "Do we have ranch?" I'll say that's real.
It is real. Yeah, you can get ranch wallpaper, ranch couch. I mean, it's ranch. It's taken over. We ought
Does
to
your
change-
son like ranch yet?
No.
No.
No,
Yeah,
he
it
doesn't
takes
like
a while
ranch.
for kids to like it, but once they like it, forget it.
It's over.
It's over.
Yeah.
It's over.
Next on the holiday limited edition series, Spam Figgy Pudding.
Well, that looks nice.
You know how good Spam is as is.
You're
How
right,
about
yeah.
Figgy Pudding flavored Spam?
Figgy pudding. Wow.
Figgy. It's a British thing. People love the figgy pudding, which in Great Britain it's pudding, but here you wouldn't call it pudding.
Then I will say it's real.
It is real. Spam figgy pudding.
Very popular in Australia as well,
And Hawaii.
and Hawaii.
All right, how about this from Stouffer's? Stouffer's.
Ugh.
Everyone loves their lasagna.
Really?
How about lasagna Bloody Mary mix?
Do they put cottage cheese in their lasagna?
Ricotta.
Ricotta?
Yeah.
You sure?
It's the same,
No, it isn't.
basically.
No, it isn't.
How about lasagna Bloody Mary
No,
mix?
that's false.
It's real.
Really? Wow.
Yes. Hmm.
Wow.
So it's the flavor of lasagna and Bloody Mary.
Weird.
All right, next on the shelves, Tostitos, Frito-Lay, they're so creative. The Tostitos actually look like trees, so they painted them red, which really is not typically a tree color.
The
but
folks who shop at like Sam's Club and Costco, they know the answers to all of these.
They do, yeah.
They know the answers to all of these because that's where they sell this crap.
Mm-hmm.
That's real.
Aldi. It's real.
You
Yep.
know, I've never been in an Aldi.
Really?
Is that wrong? Is that
I was
okay?
in an Aldi like 20 years ago when it was just Chinese chicken.
Really?
Yeah. It's a quarter for a cart.
Which is fine.
Pickle candle.
have a quarter.
pickle scented candle. If you can't get enough pickle smell in your house, this is one pickly candle from Vlasic.
Judging by my the places I go, the places I travel, that looks like a tourism sucker thing that someone would buy at an airport. So I'll say that's real.
You can buy it. I don't know about an airport, but yes, Vlasic pickle scented candle is.
Sure, that smells great.
It's real. Next, we have, can't decide between water and wine. You can get a box with half water and half wine. So you drink some wine, switch over to the other spigot, have some water, mix and repeat.
I'll be darned. I'll say that's real.
It is real. So it's a great way to sell something that is free.
It's very good.
The water industry. It's crazy. All right.
Is that it?
I don't know. Is that it, Noah?
Well, that was a great game we played. Awesome. Jeff Steers was out at the Knutson's Buck Bowl, and check out this photo gallery on our website. It's unbelievable, and all the award winners were announced. There was a 23-point buck and
Wow.
a 194-pounder. That's very good.
If you
check,
say so.
Yeah, check these photos
Yeah.
out. It's amazing. Our show today is brought to you by Night Lights, and the Night Lights 5K is happening next week already, believe it or not. This Saturday.
This Saturday.
Amazing. I'm losing track of what day it is.
I think we all are.
So Saturday, November 19th at 6 p.m. It's the 8th annual 5K fun run and walk at MIS. Nightlightsshow.com for more.
Should be pretty with the snow.
It should be gorgeous. It should be gorgeous. And then, of course, Night Lights is open for you and your family November 24th through December 31st. Visit nightlightshow.com. And this year, new the Nightlights Express. Give them a call or visit their website for more.
Today's show is being brought to you by the Center for Family Health. Get your flu shot, get your COVID booster, get both. You can do that at the Center for Family Health, downtown and at the Parkside Health Center, opening the door to healthcare for all for more than 30 years.
We've got a great show lined up for you. We've got Daniel Martin and Rachel Buchanan. We've also got Corey Mays from the Downtown Development Authority, but we'll get things started with Dr. Vivek Hek from the PIC Center right after this